What's going on, guys? Me David here, back for another shave. And no, this isn't a hairstyle. After I take off a hat and my hair has a little chance to breathe, this is kind of what it just naturally does. It wants to kind of get all wavy, or I don't think you classify this as curly really, but it kind of likes to just go on about its business. So alas, here we are. So I'm back for another video. Man, it's a lot quicker than maybe some of you expected. Definitely quicker than I've been doing in the past. But I was just kind of itching. I was itching for it, man. And one thing that I do miss about shaving my whole face is just the satisfaction and actually the time that it takes to shave. Now that I have the beard going on right now, when I just shave for the sake of shaving, it's a 5 minute, 6 minute ordeal. I actually do miss doing these videos and making them 25, 30 minutes long. It was a good time for me. But, you know, here we are. I'm dealing with what I have. I do like how the beard looks. Don't worry, it's a little scraggly right now. I have an appointment with my barber on Thursday. So I'm going to get this cleaned up, faded up. Because I was going to fade, because the last time I went to this new barber, a guy down the street. He's fucking garbage. I was hoping it'll work out. Just because I had messed up the barber that I go to normally. He's a longtime friend, known him since high school, super popular barber around the area. So people are booking appointments with this fool like a month out. And me being a jerk off, thinking, I could do it a week and a half before and it should be fine. No, it wasn't the case. And I was in desperate need of a haircut, and so I just had to go with this Yahoo that's down the corner by my house. And I was not happy with it. So I didn't like the haircut that he did, so I was going to ask this guy to go ahead and fade up my beard. So I was like, nah, I'm just going to cut my losses. It wasn't an embarrassing haircut, but you could definitely see the drop off in quality. But so after that haircut, I did fade my own beard, just so you know, zero here to blend into the bald, go into the 1, into a 2 here, and then do the fade progression over there. But yeah, I was considering doing that today as well on camera. I don't think you guys have actually seen me fade any type of hair on the channel before. But I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. And then, because I do it perfectly good. It's perfectly adequate. It looks damn good, actually. But my boy that does it for an actual living, he's just better than me. He's better than most of the barbers that I've gone to throughout most of my life. So to say he's better than me is not like some shot at my skills. Again, my shit comes out pretty good. His is just a lot better. There we go. So, of course, when I'm going to go ahead and give myself a nice definitive line down here, I go ahead and brush up the majority of the length. I do want the hair down towards the second half of my face, or the latter half, lower half. There we go. That'll do it. I do want to keep that kind of growing a little bit longer. It looks very Amish when I push it outwards like this, but whatever. But and then it clears up space for the line. So what happens if you brush your hair down like this, and you cut the line here? Now you're cutting some of that length from this section of the beard, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm gonna go ahead and just brush it upwards and get that going. Today I'm gonna be using, oh damn it, a new soap. Well, it's actually not new soap. It's been out for a long time. I've had it for a long time, but it's the first time I've ever used it. It's going to be Dirty Ginger from Ariana and Evans. It's been sitting in a drawer since I've gotten it. It's been a long time. This is still in their plastic deal. I'm not too into the whole glass stuff that Peter's doing, but he's obsessed with it, so you're just not going to really be able to tell that man nothing. And naturally, he feels probably extra empowered because you got all the kiss asses and the fan groups that tell him everything that he does is fantastic. And I love Peter. Peter is a real life one of my closest friends. We talk pretty regularly. I love the dude. We don't always agree on it. Clearly, I'm talking shit about his glass decision, but I love his ass to death. He knows my feelings. I've told him this on a one-on-one conversation. And he still does his own thing, which is fine. He obviously has the right to do it, and I have the right to bitch about it. So this is my first time using this. As I'm lathering it up right here, it almost has like a fizzy kind of scent to it, which that's interesting. Very, very nice. Definitely off the puck. Doesn't seem to be one of his strongest smelling scents. If it has ginger in it, it's probably better that it isn't the strongest stuff because, yeah, it'll probably burn you. But as I'm lathering it, it's definitely kicking up big time. I was scrolling through my YouTube feed the other day, like a day or so ago, and I seen that the Barbershop Duet did a review on tribute or not a tribute soap. So for those of you guys that may be newer, or just don't know the origin of stuff, we had a very large group chat on Facebook Messenger, and one of the big things that I get made fun of for is pretty much all the YouTubers that came up around my time when I first started YouTube, doing the shave videos and whatnot. All of them got soaps dedicated to them, or tribute soaps by artisans in the community, and it was always like this big long running joke that I never did, never expected to, and that's fine. But it is funny that, you know, the guys, other YouTubers or buddies are just in my circle of guys that I talk to. They would always make a nice good joke out of it. And one time I do, and again this has already been a couple years now, but DK, I do believe it was DK that I was having this conversation with, and DK Damn Fine Shaves. We were just talking about it, and I'm not sure if it was his idea or if it was mine because of the conversation, but I'm like, there's a soap I really want to get made. I've been really wanting a soap that is what's it called? Sandalwood and cherry. I really, really wanted it. And in that conversation, again, I can't remember if it was his idea or my idea. Something in this conversation inspired it. But I'm just like, I'm going to get this shit done, and I'm going to call it Not a Tribute Soap. Or Not a Tribute, because it's just a soap that I wanted. Nobody else had come out with that scent up to that point. It's something that I really, really wanted. And because me and Douglas have been friends for a long time, people used to always kind of fucking make fun of the situation that, damn, your buddy wouldn't even make you a tribute soap. So I wanted to make the CK6 formula. Douglas soaps have been one of my top soaps for forever, even before the CK6 formula, going back to the Synergy days. So I was like, hey, I want you to do this, and I want to name it Not a Tribute. Well, and it was not going to be for general sale. It wasn't open to the public. It was just open up to those people that were in that group. And it was a short run. I think I ordered like 25 soaps of it, and 25 soaps and aftershaves, or 30, something along those lines. And just sold it within the group of guys. Like, hey guys, I have this. If you guys are interested, if you don't want to buy it, no hard feelings. Most of the guys got it. Funny enough, I think one of the guys that didn't get it was Mel from BBS Live, and he was in that group. And then when it came out, he was offended that he wasn't told about it when he was told about it, and he actually had the effort to actually say, no, thank you, I'll pass on this one. And we're like, Mel, how could you be this fucking clueless? You were in the fucking chat. You read it and you fucking said no. It's not like sometimes you're in a group chat, stuff gets like real busy in there, or look, a lot of messages pop up and you kind of lose track of certain things. No, he actually said no to the thing. And then could not remember that he said no to the thing. So that was a nice little situation where we could make fun of his ass. Beautiful. Beautiful. And then after the fact, after I did that initial thing for me and the buddies, Douglas decided to actually release it, changed the name from Not a Tribute to Tribute, and kept it on the site for a couple years. It recently got discontinued along with a bunch of other stuff, and it was a trip to see the Barbershop Duet do a review on it. It's like it's been so far removed from people's minds and stuff, and even me, I've been kind of out of the public eye, so to speak, for a while. It was kind of a trip. Now, in the video, they say that they've seen my videos. I don't think they really have. It didn't really seem like it, based on like the context of the rest of like most of it. I don't think they're really too familiar with me, but again, that's not a problem. But it's always kind of just interesting to hear people talk about you when they don't really know you. They didn't say anything bad or controversial. They're real upbeat people, very high energy. Yeah, so they're very upbeat and whatnot, and so yeah, they did a nice job with it. So when I'm lining up the top portion of my beard, I do like to get it mixed in with the rest of the beard, not only for the marinating action, but I like to use the white soap. I need to load up a little bit more. I use that kind of white coverage to be able to draw a line with the razor, and that helps me get that nice clean line that I want. There we go. Now go here. Bam. There we go. Very nice scent. Very, very nice scent. Again, not too strong. I'm not feeling any type of burning, so that's always a good thing. Again, when you're using ginger, you definitely got to be careful with burning the shit out of people. Very nice. See, you see how it kind of all meets right there. It kind of gives me a good indication if I gave the line that I wanted. Bam. Nice little curve to it. Beautiful. Now on this top portion, I don't go more than one pass. It's just and as I get closer to the sideburn, I just use the toe of the blade to be able to give a little bit of the curve. I don't want it to be like super, like an L or a super sharp angle on that portion. Beautiful. And then when I go back down to the bottom area, I will do it against the grain pass right now. This side of my mustache does grow a little bit higher up on the face than this side, so I do line up the top. Get that a little bit more even. And again, this is just to clean up for the next couple days because the barber's going to take care of the rest. So we'll go ahead and get a little bit of water in here. Also, one thing that I kind of miss is being able to load super heavy and have a nice, really thick lather. When I do that, when I'm just getting the neck here, it's wasting a lot of soap. And I know soap is cheap and you shouldn't trip off of wasting a little bit of it, but it's just so goddamn much for like no reason. Like, let's face it, there's not a lot of real estate going on here that I need to shave to where it should be consuming that much. And now that I don't shave often, I definitely have a stronger admiration for my straight razor shaves, man, because it's just, again, it's such a cool process, and every time you do a nice straight razor shave, you get that sense of accomplishment, no matter how many times you've done it. It's awesome. I really do enjoy it. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off, and I'll double check to make sure I don't have to even anything else out, and then we might come back for the final thoughts. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and brush this out real quick. Get everything laying reasonably flat. Go back in, get any of the stuff that I missed up here, like let's see. The heel of this razor is the first time I've used this. It is very rounded off here, has absolutely no edge. So they had to do that little inverted ordeal. The residual slickness is awesome there. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I was able to touch up those little spots without having to reapply anything. Very, very nice. Now we'll test out the aftershave. Dirty Ginger is the matching one. Now when I do get stuff, I haven't got anything in a while, but for the recent past, going into the foreseeable future, when I do buy stuff, it will be the actual sets. For a long time, when I was trying to pump out these videos, a bunch of these videos, I was just buying the soaps, because just buying the soaps is cheaper than buying the sets, and it helped me be able to keep new stuff coming in. But I just can no longer fit or afford buying a bunch of new shit, so I kind of just have to use up what I have, which I have been. Since I've lived here, I've finished 2 soaps over this past year, which is definitely not bad. Didn't report any of that stuff to you guys, but yeah, 2 soaps have been finished since I've been living in this house, and it's been, what, a year and 3 months? So not bad, considering for the first like 10 years I was in the hobby, I had to finish a total of 1 soap. So that's definitely showing some type of progress, and I hope to continue to be able to do that. I'm also trying to get through some of my aftershaves that are like the random ones, like the Perazzo Green aftershave, which I absolutely love, but it's just, I only just want the sets now. I kind of got to get rid of all the kind of loose shit. It just makes things harder to keep track of. All in all, great shave. I got no complaints. Thank you, Barbershop Duet, for doing that review of Tribute. I don't think it's available anymore anyways. I could be wrong, but it was still nice to see. It's been a long time since I've seen anybody use it. And it just, again, that was something that I was proud of, that I really wanted to bring out to the community. Never intended it to be an actual tribute to myself. I thought it was a fun joke and just really a scent that I really, really wanted. So, alas, here we are. So with that being said, thank you so much for coming by, hanging out for the shave. If you made it to this point of the video, just know how much I appreciate you guys. And with that being said, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you on the next shave.